Have you ever wondered why the Himalayan mountain range is often referred to as the third pole? Stretching across 6 nations, the Himalayas are the planet's highest mountain range, with Mount Everest standing as the crown jewel. This grand range not only boasts towering peaks but also forms a climatic shield for India. The Himalayas act as a formidable barrier, protecting India from the frigid winds blowing from Central Asia. But these mountains aren't just stalwart sentinels against the cold. They also usher in the life-giving monsoon rains. When warm, moist air from the Indian Ocean hits the southern slopes of the Himalayas, it rises and cools, resulting in the heavy rainfall that nourishes India's fertile plains. These mountains also cradle the sources of several major rivers, including the Ganges, the Indus, and the Brahmaputra. These rivers in their meandering journey sustain millions of lives across the subcontinent. Indeed, the Himalayas play an integral role in shaping India's climate and are a source of several major rivers. Did you know that the Himalayas are the birthplace of some of the world's major rivers? Nestled within these mighty peaks, glittering glaciers form the cradle of rivers such as the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Indus. These icy behemoths slowly melt and trickle down, giving life to these rivers that stretch across the breadth of Asia. Imagine a tapestry of life woven by these rivers. They quench the thirst of millions of people, nourishing farmlands and powering turbines to light up cities. From the misty tea gardens of Assam to the verdant plains of Punjab, these rivers enrich the soil, enabling agriculture to thrive. They also serve as highways for transportation, connecting remote regions to bustling trade centers. These rivers, born in the heart of the Himalayas, are the lifeblood for countless communities across India and its neighbors. They are more than just bodies of water. They are the arteries that sustain life and growth. So, in essence, the Himalayas are not just mountains, they are the lifeline of a significant part of Asia. Did you ever imagine that the harsh and extreme conditions of the Himalayas could host a rich array of flora and fauna? Well, they do, in an astonishingly diverse manner. The Himalayas are a grand canvas painted with different ecosystems, each a masterpiece in its own right. At the lower altitudes, tropical forests flourish, housing an array of species from the vibrant rhododendrons to the elusive red panda. As we scale up, the scenery changes to alpine meadows, a paradise for herbivores like the Himalayan tahr. These meadows are a riot of colors in the blooming season, a sight to behold. Further up, the tundra regions emerge, a realm dominated by hardy species adapted to the cold. Here one may catch a glimpse of the elusive snow leopard, the ghost of the mountains, stalking its prey in the icy wilderness. The Himalayas, therefore, are a treasure trove of biodiversity, harboring species that are found nowhere else in the world. Ever considered how our actions impact the Himalayas, and in turn, ourselves? It's a thought that perhaps doesn't cross our minds often enough. The Himalayas, a breathtaking spectacle of nature, are under threat. Climate change is causing glaciers to melt at an alarming rate, which in turn affects the rivers that depend on them. Deforestation is stripping away the mountains' natural insulation, making them more susceptible to landslides and soil erosion. Pollution, whether it's litter left by tourists or industrial waste, is further damaging this delicate ecosystem. But it's not just about the mountains, it's about us too. The Himalayas are a source of water, a regulator of climate, and a home to countless species. Their health directly impacts our own. The need for conservation and sustainable practices has never been more urgent. We need to respect this natural wonder and strive to preserve it for future generations. After all, the future of the Himalayas is in our hands. It's time we realized their value and took steps to preserve them.